Hey there, I'm Katie, designer of Light from Lantern knitting patterns and the host of the Knit a Spell podcast. Any knitter can tell you what to keep in your notions bag. Crochet hook, tiny scissors, measuring tape, and of course, a slew of tapestry needles. But only a knit witch, like me, can tell you about certain other tools which can also come in handy when it comes to practicing the craft in your knitting. Which is why in this video, I'm showing you 5 magical tools to keep in your notions bag. Item number 1. A coin. Any type of coin is a magical must for your notions bag, and maybe not for the reasons you'd think. When it comes to yes or no choices and this and that decisions, a coin can be your best friend. Just designate which side represents each option and then let the coin flip decide. Here's a great example. Let's say you're choosing between a project that you want to make either in this blue yarn or this gray yarn. We'll assign the frog as the blue yarn and the forget it side here as the gray yarn. Now all that's left to do is give it a flip. Ready? Before I reveal which side it is, do you already have a feeling as to which side you're hoping to see? Even if this isn't your project and you have nothing at stake here, that's your gut feeling. And so let's see what the flip reveals. Ooh, it's the frog side and that means blue. So now you have to reflect. Are you happy that it was the blue, or do you kind of wish it was the gray? Guess what? That is your instincts, your gut feeling on the situation. It doesn't actually matter which side of the coin came up. What really is happening is it's helping you decide what you truly desire in this situation. So if you flipped and got blue but really wanted gray, choose gray. As the co-host of my podcast Knit a Spell, James Devine, would say, don't be beholden to the coin. It's just a tool we use to suss out our feelings. It was actually a great episode. I'll be sure to link it in the description if you want to check it out. This coin in particular is perfect for one of the knitter's most asked questions. It comes during that time when you've realized you've made a mistake in your knitting and now you have to decide, do you frog it, go back and fix it, or do you forget about it and embrace its imperfections? And to all those who can just embrace the imperfections, good for you! I wish I was more like you. This extra large frog it or forget it coin is available from Billy and Bob. I like to keep it in my knitting bag because it's big and it's easy to find. Also, it's impossible to spend anywhere accidentally, so that's a nice bonus. But how do you go about choosing a coin that's right for you? Well, has a specific coin come to mind as we've been talking about it? That could be a good place to start, assuming it's a practical choice. The coin doesn't have to be special or expensive. Mundane coins like change that we use for currency has tons of energy because it's currently being used. And it's readily available. If you're interested in one of these frog it or forget it coins, I'll be sure to link all the details in the description. Item number 2 is a rock, gem, or crystal which supports the project or intention you're working with. Whether you already know a lot about gems and crystals or you're totally new to the topic, it's easy to pair with this friendly grounding tool. Much like the coin example, this stone doesn't have to be special or expensive. Using soft, rounded rocks from around your home is a great place to source some material. You can also go to a local green space where you're allowed to take some of the nature. Because these items come from places that are being actively used, they hold a lot of energy. So if you don't have a certain intention in mind, they can still be a great grounding tool for meditation, taking a moment to re-look at a pattern if it's frustrating, and to feel like you have a friend with you, especially if you're someone who likes to knit alone. If you're someone who's lucky enough to already have a collection of stones and gems, I highly recommend using this opportunity to look from within, from what you already have in your stash, to see if there's already a friendly partner waiting to be added to your notions bag. This one that I have here is a polished carnelian. I love holding it in my hands. It's so soft, and it was a gift from my friend Jessica. Carnelian is used to support creativity and confidence, and I love having that with me as I'm designing new patterns and knitting. It doesn't have to be any certain size either, so go with what you feel is right. Item number 3 for your notions bag is a printed copy of my quick reference guide for color magic. This guide was previously only available to those who signed up for my Knit with Color Magic workshop. Now, watchers of this video can download this for free to add to your notions bag. Find the download link in the description. If you're not sure on a color and you need some help deciding, especially if it's for a certain loved one, always turn to your quick reference sheet. Here you can include notes about how each of these basic colors make you feel, any notes about who in particular might love a certain color, and it can help you decide between two colors, if you don't have a coin on hand, just by looking at what your personal correspondences with these colors might be. It's a great reminder, because sometimes we're overwhelmed in the yarn store and we can't really remember. So having this on hand can be a real lifesaver. Another nice thing about carrying this around in your notions bag is because who knows when inspiration will strike and you'll say, ooh, now blue also reminds me of my friend Judy, or ooh, now blue also reminds me of feeling cold or feeling healed. So you don't ever have to forget. You can just pull this right out of your bag, make a quick note, you're good to go. Remember, you can download this for free in the description. And if you're interested in learning more about how to knit with color magic, be sure to check out my workshop. You know where to find the info. All right, item number 4, we have a little good luck oil. Having a little extra luck in your bag can really come in handy. This particular good luck oil was made by Madame Pamita at Parlour of Wonders. Madame Pamita is a trained witch and someone I trust to make my magical tools like this. Lots of towns have their own metaphysical shops. However, online there's options too, like Parlour of Wonders. Just make sure you're always looking at the sources of where things like oils are coming from so that you can make sure you're getting the highest quality that you can afford. Good luck oil can be used in a variety of ways. I even brought it with me on a trip to Vegas for a little extra gambling luck. I've also used it on my bags when I fly to help make sure they make it to my destination with me. And of course, there's ways to use it in your knitting as well. You can use it to anoint a pattern for a little extra luck to make sure that everything goes extra smooth. Just take out the plunger here, put a little dab on your finger, and then put a dot on each of the 4 corners, inviting good luck in as you do. It's that easy. When I tuck in for a long knitting session, sometimes I'll put a drop on my hands and warm it up real good, and the smell just really invites me into having good luck infusing the project as I knit each stitch. You could also put a drop in some water in a little spray bottle here and use this to spray finished projects to give it a nice little cleanse, or to spray your hands to give them a nice cleanse. Even just spraying a little bit in the air as you start or end a project can really help change the energy of a room. And if you're someone who likes to burn candles while you knit, anointing them with a little bit of this good luck oil is another great way to use it. One thing I do recommend is this is an oil, and so set yourself up for success and put it in a little Ziploc bag before you put it in your notions bag to ensure that everything stays exactly where it should. Because good luck oil in a little bit of quantity is good, but good luck oil in a lot of quantity, not as good. Item number 5 is the notions bag itself. That's right, a bag is a liminal space. You should also consider it to be a vessel of energy. At the very least, it's protecting your items that are magical and not so magical inside that help you do all your amazing work. So why not use it as an extra layer of protection by enchanting it with perhaps a little sigil like I did here. This bag was originally a hand-stamped tarot deck bag from the North American Tarot Deck. However, I took it off of that and now I use it as a magical notions bag. In my podcast Knit a Spell, we teach everyone how to design protection sigils, and so I put my sigil that I designed on the show on this bag so that everything inside, all of my tools, are also protected. If you've never created a sigil for yourself and you're not sure what one is, I'll be sure to link that episode in the description. A sigil is just a symbol. Typically it has a hidden meaning, so every time it's seen, it evokes a certain energy. Whenever I see mine, I know it evokes protection. And I put a couple of these little leaves around the edge just to sort of mimic the whimsical natureness of the original stamp from the bag. And if you didn't want to put your sigil on the actual bag, you could always put it on a piece of paper and put it inside the bag, or you can use a marker to put it on the inside of the bag so that you are the only person who sees it. So there you have it, 5 magical tools to keep in your notions bag, one of which is including your notions bag. Details on each one will be listed in the description. Which of these items do you like the best? And what am I missing? Go ahead and leave comments below with which one you enjoy most and which one you include in your notions bag that maybe I didn't mention in this video. And while you're at it, subscribe if you haven't already. That would be amazing. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.